Look in the mirror, don't know what to say, but I'm happy the man I is.
Goddamn, we back at it in Dreamville. It's back at it for the collab project. D-Day, a Gangsta Grillz Mixtape. Gangsta Grillz, you already know. It's warm outside, everybody got the motorcycles and dirt bikes and stuff. Lord Jesus. Gangsta Grillz, you know what that means? DJ Drama. They could collab with DJ Drama for this whole mixtape. I guess it's gonna be considered. You know, Dreamville, Revenge of the Dreamers series have been notorious for the whole Dreamville crew. And we came with the third one. It came out in 2019. The third one came out, and then the deluxe version came out in the beginning of 2020. So it's been a while since we got a whole collab project between the whole Dreamville. And man, I'm excited for this. This is just dropping out of nowhere. Very little promos. Promos have been pretty much all of today. Maybe a little bit yesterday. A little bit of sneak peeks of yesterday. But yeah, I got the whole Dreamville crew: J. Cole, JID, Earth Gang, Boss, Luke, Kaz, Ari Lennox, and a whole bunch of more. Whole coming together for the Dreamville, coming together for a whole project D-Day. We got 15 tracks. None of them we heard, I believe. I believe some of them are kind of like remix or like reinterpreted versions. I see Ghetto Gods, which Earth Gang released Ghetto Gods a few months ago. Thoroughly enjoyed that album. One of my favorite albums of 2022 so far. And yeah, 15 tracks, a little over 45 minutes, which is pretty fine for me. Just gonna make this video just a little bit longer for y'all. And yeah, I'm excited, man. It's always a good time when the whole Dreamville crew come together. You know, we very rarely get a lot of groups together like this. TDE. So Dreamville, they always come out with a project every year or two. Like I said, in 2019 we got Revenge of the Dreamers. Then the deluxe version came out in the beginning of 2020. So it's been a while since we had them all come together. But now they all been going crazy. You know, J. Cole released the off season last year. JID, the Forever Story is continuously getting leaked, but hopefully we sometime get it this year. Kaz and Luke, they both released projects last year. Thoroughly enjoyed both of their projects. Ari Lennox always cure her features and songs. And we got a bunch of whole other artists on here as features artists as well, besides the traditional Dreamville crew. So it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be a solid project. I'm excited. We got DJ Drama, probably with the ad-libs in the background. You know, we had DJ Drama back on the Call Me If You Get Lost with Tyler the Creator, and he was enjoying. A lot of people were like, "Well, who is this man screaming on the tracks?" DJ Drama. That's what lets me know that you're too young. That's when you know. If you don't know who DJ Drama, that's when you know you're too young. But I'm excited to see. So all that being said, all that rambunctious. One more thing. I forgot to mention. I'm a disclaimer. I almost forgot my disclaimer. Anytime I do a full album reaction review, there's going to be a lot of jumps, there's going to be a lot of skits and cuts, and etc, etc. It's not something I want to do, it's something I have to do, because YouTube and copyright, WMG, record labels, blogging, I have to cut and jump and skip. I wish I could just play it all the way through and just let y'all enjoy the whole hour plus long this may take, because the whole album and my reactions and me pausing it, etc, etc. But I have to do a lot of cuts and jumps and skips. It's just something I have to do. If I don't, the video's gonna get blocked. The videos get blocked. You're not gonna be able to watch this, and I'm just talking and rambling on just to hear myself talk at the end of the day. But yeah, I just had to put that disclaimer out there. So someone coming, why is there so many jumps? I have to. I don't want to do it. I just have to do it. All right. Now, with all that being said, Dreamville, J. Cole, JID, Kaz, Luke, Ari Lennox, Earth Gang, everybody included, D-Day, Gangsta Grillz Mixtape. First track we got is Stick, which has JID, J. Cole, Shaq West, and Kenny Mason. That's interesting that Shaq West and Kenny Mason on this track, but I hear it's already fire. I hear some previews, some tweets already out there saying it's fire coming out right out the gate, so let's find out for ourselves. A 5-minute track, Jesus. DJ Drama already. I'm assuming that Shaq West opened up with the screamings, the chants in the background. We all know it's Shaq West with Mo Bamba, how that just absolutely blew up on the scene back in, what was that, my junior year of college? I think it was my junior year of college when Mo Bamba came out in every party. That song first came on, that's when you know the whole party is gonna change. It could be just listen to a song, bring it through some nice little ballerina dancing, but when Obama comes on, the whole party changes. that's all that brings back memories, man. That just brings back memories.
Hand on my dick and my hand on my gun. One is for shooting and one is just for fun. Niggas tripping off of 151. How did you get? I said it's up, that mean it's stuck. Run out of bullets, shit, run out of luck. Fulton County, 50 cal in a tub. Fuck around and shoot the cavalry up. Bullet sneezing, we got out. Can't run with the chopper from Columbine. Creeping on the track, trying to collar.
I believe that was Kenny Mason right there. I enjoy Kenny Mason. Kenny Mason reminds me of JPEG Mafia, where it's like alternative hip hop. It's not necessarily hip hop, but it has a lot of hip hop elements to it. But his style is not exactly like one lane hip hop. It has a lot of different elements, like different genres, like rock and different other genres, country maybe a little bit in there. Just a whole lot of mashups. Sometimes it hits for me, sometimes it doesn't. It's the same thing for me. JPEG Mafia, when he released LP, I believe, was it earlier this year or last year when he released that project, that I enjoyed some tracks. It was more hip hop oriented, but it seemed like it was all over his place. It was just too much for me. So that's my take on Kenny Mason, in case you wanted to know. What kind of blasting you thinking of talking about? Gangsta Grillz, classic, man.
And am I not standing adjacently, thirsty for the cloud, talking to braids I trust, so I get money faithfully, not just occasionally. Got to make cake every day like I work for a bakery. I know you pussy, this cocaine they taping me. Let out the whole fucking clip, leave a vacancy. I'm on that 2 with the 6 on, basically repping more shooters than Rich Paul's agency. They get the clutching. I know that guy got his grace with me, but I still treat a ride through the hood like I hike through the woods. Got a stick that I take with me.
Ooh, cut the hike. Ooh, okay, J. Cole. Stick, thoroughly enjoyed that track. That was a nice track to open it up. Open up with some high energy with Shaq West just screaming all over the track. That track was like, I don't know if it's purposeful or mistaken, but the mixing and mastering on the track was very raw. Like I said, I don't know if that was purposeful. You know, some artists like to do it purposefully, have the rawness, the grittiness of the track on there, kind of like mess it up a little bit. But either way, it was a solid track. JID with the coming in back and forth with Shaq West and Kenny Mason. J. Cole with the closing verse, provided excellent bars. The production was high energy. Shaq West just screaming all over the track. Just gonna bring the whole energy. So I thoroughly enjoyed that track to open it up. Next track was Ghetto Gods Freestyle, featuring Earth Gang and 2 Chainz. Like I said, Earth Gang released Ghetto Gods a few weeks ago, about a month ago or so. Thoroughly enjoyed that project. One of my favorite albums of 2022 so far. And then it's featuring 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz, he's a cheat code when it comes to features. He's gonna always deliver a solid feature. So we already know what to expect. 2 Chainz, he's gonna have a good time, gonna have some fun, and gonna deliver some solid bars here and there. He always gonna deliver a solid verse. So Ghetto Gods Freestyle. Let's hop to it.
I talk about what's the matter, what's not.
Then we say,
You wanna see what Atlanta is?
this Earth Gang home, worldwide home, certified, gon' testify, price father than youth. I taught him the truth, I show.
Well, I feel like when this beat drops, if this beat don't drop hard as hell, I'm gonna be highly disappointed, because the way it's just like slowly tempo is nothing too exciting. The 808s is low tempo in the background, but this beat better drop. I'm gonna be disappointed if this beat does not drop.
Who you with? Fuck that shit, I'm pulling up. Through a brick, through a nigga Uber lift. Knew he was a bitch, knew he tried to dip. I be lying, be in the whip. Dropping out the jit, dropping off some dick. Sandbox with me like a Michael Vick. Chopper, ate a nigga up, cow piss.
Pink ring pink. It's real pink. Talk your shit.
You know what I think about it? This beat kind of reminds me of Big Black Truck from the deluxe version of Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't know how to explain it, but if you listen to Big Black Truck, it kind of like reminds me of like the 808s, the slow tempo, nothing too like crazy exciting. I don't know. If you heard Big Black Truck, you know what I'm kind of referencing with the beat. Kind of reminds me of. But let's get back into it.
They want me to get in now. Been a real
2 Chainz?
nigga turn a million now. While you sitting there, make $1 million by your time bit and got up and did your hair for us. Louis Vuitton fruit fight, you can pick up pill. Some might say a medical arrow. My new crib like my ego, cause that shit is big as fuck. Tone.
Like I said, 2 Chainz is always gonna give us a solid verse. Always gonna give us a solid verse. And that's Ghetto Gods Freestyle. That track was alright to me. Like I said, the production, the beat didn't drop. Unfortunately, I was hoping the beat dropped. But like I said, the production kind of, like, after listening to it on and on, it kind of reminds me of Big Black Truck. Let me down below if you get that similarities in the comparison between it. But that track, yeah, it was alright. 2 Chainz delivered a solid verse. Earth Gang was alright in my opinion. But yeah. Next track we got is Lifestyle featuring Bossy Boss, and ASAP Ferg. Hey, don't tell him what ASAP Ferg gonna do. He's probably gonna bring the energy like Shaq West did on Stick. But Lifestyle, that's how I'm into it.
Dreamville's finest.
Real shit. Boss. Niggas have payments, the back ain't good. Niggas got sense, but they act no good. Cycled a lot of them bitches in style, not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years, the vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. I like habits, no days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wish, bro, keep stunting in a miracle. For real, let's explore the moment.
Bosses, he slide on this track, man. Let the beat is like supporting him too, just letting him just slide, do his thing, spitting. He sliding, gliding, shout out to Dizzy, right? Wow, okay, Bosses. I'm excited for the next Bosch album. We haven't got an album from him since 2018. Yeah, 2018. That was the same year J. Cole released KOD. So it's been a while since we got a Boss album. Damn. Yeah, I'm excited for Boss because the way he slides right now, it seems like he gonna deliver us out an album.
They're going for it. If you see me live, nigga, you would know it. Hoes jumping on my dick and do aerobics. Boss like P98. Boss like we. Cigars in the booth and I'm puffing like proof and I don't understand what got enemy. Got bustin' a buckle with Tiffany. And these bitches restore my agility. And I'm never rehearsing, I'm making up verses like Swizzy and Timothy. This wrong girl wear backbone sure. Belly band take it a dash on wood. Niggas said payment, the back ain't good. Niggas got sense, but they act no good. You ready? And you still couldn't do this.
Fucking DJ drama, man. Oh, Boss and A$AP Ferg. They was absolutely sliding on Lifestyle. Like I said, I'm excited for the Boss album. Who knows what A$AP Ferg does? He just releases tracks, hop on features, just have a good time. A$AP Ferg always a good time. But Boss, he was definitely sliding on this track. Definitely enjoyed that track. Next track we got is Starting 5 featuring Luke, Kaz, and Omen. Luke and Kaz released album/projects last year. Thoroughly enjoyed that, both of them. I'm excited to see what they continue to do. They just release more music more often. And then Omen, I believe Omen, he was on Revenge of the Dreamers 3. I believe so. I haven't looked into him too much, but I'm excited about how Luke and Kaz always go together well. So I'm excited how they see it on this track, Starting 5.
Rap niggas corny, this ain't your only vessel. Niggas flash without the ice, they ain't nothing special. I'm good at ghosting cause I'm that nigga in my creative space. Her blessed when you out, the old bitches be perplexed cause they ain't support the dreams. I turn nothing into something, why into one.
Ooh, then it transitions into the melodic? That was a nice solid verse from Luke. Open it up with the storytelling, story-driven freestyle first, and then transition to the melodic singing chorus. I like that.
Drive-bys where I reside often. Beautiful black life sit inside of that coffin. We gotta realize it's toxic. F a stick up, but the ironic now I can't run it up. Show money to turn to no money, just to sum it up. I ain't seen a sun once, but how can I been stuck overseas? Some is stuck 6 feet under us. Like even through the jams that we seen, you ain't seen me in months. You gon' ask what happened, cause I level up daily because I keep my hands to God. I turn nothing into something, water into wine. Into something, water into wine. I really do this, ain't no juice.
I love the way they're doing that, man. I love the way they transition during the chorus.
Dreamville's name. Don't get Chris rocked out your socks.
Don't get Chris rocked out your socks. It's only been 4 days. And somehow they were able to put the whole Chris Rock and Will Smith ordeal into it. God damn it. They just... Let me put that in there real quick. Just real quick. We gotta slide that in there. Just once.
And watch me walk back to my seat. Keep our name out your fucking mouth.
Y'all know how I feel about beat switches. Man, I never heard a solid beat switch like this. Even more slowed down melodic. I love it when it's up tempo first half and then the second half is slowed down melodic. I love it.
Drama. You witnessing the heart of Omen. Everything that y'all release is like DeMar DeRozan. Straight mid, but my art is golden. Extraordinary person, can't relate to John Legend. You see, I speak with my chest like Bobby Fischer. Deep the pen, plus my beats like Modern Dilla. Peaceful within, but I'm still a Chicago nigga. I'm just a star, I was carved from Orion's belt. Nonchalant about homicide. When you desist in a few years, now I'm back and get started in 5. Witnessing a dynasty like
all back circle, brought it back all around circle. And that Starting 5, Luke, Kaz, and Omen, man, that was an absolutely beautiful track. The way Luke and Kaz was doing the verses and then transition between one another during the chorus was absolute perfection. The beat switch perfectly executed. Omen with the verse perfectly that was just, I think, yeah, that's my favorite track so far. Starting 5 is definitely my favorite track out of the first 4 we got. Damn, that's gonna be hard to beat, but we got like 10, 11 more songs to go, so we got more to go. Next track we're coming up though is Coming Down with Aria Lennox. Love her beautiful vocals. The vocals is always just, they always hit. They always hit.
Like the sweetest of blooms, made you a different man. Oh, baby, when you're coming down, you're coming down.
Man, this is, I'm just not realizing this is a classic. This is the Aria Lennox cover of the original Coming Down. Absolute banger track. And then Aria Lennox is absolutely killing this too. This song kind of reminds me of her Chocolate Pomegranate track, I believe. That was released like 2 years ago. Chocolate Pomegranate, I believe. This song kind of reminds me of the way that she's singing and flowing right now. Kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, this is an Aria Lennox version of the original Coming Down classic track, and she's absolutely killing it. Right? She's absolutely killing it.
Oh, you must think I'm your savior. Feels like you're a fucking stranger. Upside down dream.
She said what she said.
Facts. And that's Coming Down by Aria Lennox. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. She absolutely killed that cover version of a classic R&B track released during the 2000s. Aria Lennox, man, she always kills it. Her voice is just always so perfect, so magical. That's one of my favorite songs as well. So back to back, some of my favorite songs that we heard so far. The next track is called Hair Salon, which is interesting because you think about Jack Harlow, Nail Tech, kind of reminds me of that. Which Kaz comes back again. Every other track it seems. Jerry Perico? No idea who that is. And a fellow TDE member, Reason. Reason seems to be the only one to release the music. Out of everybody in TDE, he's the only one that's mostly releasing the music. I see the tweet said, why the only member releasing TDE is Reason? He's arguably the worst out of all of them. It's just like the disrespect that Twitter has is insane. But Hair Salon, let's hop into it.
From the barbershop to the hair salon.
Yeah, read the headlines. Bitch ass nigga, it's bedtime. My nigga fresh home. He on swole from doing that bedtime. Nigga got some brand new silicone, double D big breasts, and no prize around my neck. Going live for my jump out and run, cause I can't do life. Little voice at 6 a.m. I was in my drawers, running from the law, ducking the dogs. On this mic, I
Talk about me. Talk about top.
So I believe that was G Perico. His verse is alright, but one thing you did catch that there, I don't know, it was like risers. Video editors know what a riser is, but that's what it kind of reminded me of. I don't know, if maybe a piano, maybe. I don't know what exactly that sound was, but I like the way the Ro was doing the track. But we got Kaz coming through, we're about to start sliding.
Woke up in the morning with a vendetta. I need the Velveeta, I gotta get dreaded. Fuck all that leg, I'm stacking my legs on me, random bitches. It might be a setup. Real beefing if you let us. Don't give a fuck if I was keto dieting. If it's a reason my people is riding. I'm moving at my own pace. Yeah, nigga, I'm in my own rights, bitch.
6 a.m. I was in my drawers, running from the law, ducking.
Yeah, look, Reason speaking, so your girl is moving. Wait, pussy killer, I deserve the rumors. Control with it, pussy cold, I done frozen it. Tell her bring a friend, we can both get away. Decline. I like my women that whips porn. All of my horse need V-sides. Let's rewind. It's pressure, baby shit. And scream out to the neighbors. Need a woman that got her a nigga, cause bitch one time. And might as well take. And money I'm chasing. Read.
6 a.m. I was in my drawers.
And that's Hair Salon by Kaz, Perico, and Reason. That was an alright track. That was nothing too crazy. I think Kaz had the best verse out of all of them. Production was left to be made, but I did like the riser. Like I said, I think that was a nice element. That track was alright to me. Next track we got is Freedom of Speech featuring J. Cole. About to get some lyrical, spiritual miracle whip, social justice warrior out here from J. Cole. You know, people get a lot of criticism for that, saying back in 2020 said he doesn't read, and people just took that and absolutely ran with it as they do on Twitter. But yeah, Freedom of Speech, J. Cole.
Y'all don't even know what it is when that short energy switch in this one. Came through with a bad bitch and tight britches. Black boy fly, stupid racks, oysters on my plate. So much bread, I think I got white privilege. Access to 5-star at the shows, fucking on the slutty snow bunnies. I done came to the conclusion that I only like sisters. And that might be a hard. I know you hate a nigga, but I'm still smiling too.
Will that be all, sir?
That'll do. Give me dome, I catch some Z's, I call her ZZ Top. I keep it PG when you see me. I done seen too many white folks in dashiki. Stop. Cold bitch, the flow
That's facts.
switch
That's
like
facts.
every Lord forgive me for the times I didn't follow. It was reflected in my music, all my shit was hollow. But now I spit with I need no goofy ass Richard Mill for your bitch to tell that I'm rich as hell, nigga. You know what I mean? That's right.
And this is just a mixtape.
And that's Freedom of Speech by J. Cole. That was a nice track. It got a little bit of social justice warrior and then sprinkled on there a little bit. But that was a nice track. I love the way J. Cole went to lay back, just flowing, just having a good time, just spitting his thoughts, pen to pad, you know what I'm saying? The beats definitely supported that. It was just nice laid back, nice little sample just looped through there. I thoroughly enjoyed that track. It was a nice little laid back track, but a little bit of social justice warrior back sprayed and sprinkled in there, like I said. Next track is Blackberry Sap by Ariel Lennox by herself once again.
I bring to the stage the one, the only, Ari Lennox.
Hey, up and down your bowl. Hey, me, play it on here. Service like that. Blackberry sound on it. Serving good shit on it. Hey, me.
God. Man, Ariel Lennox always hit us with the R&B, man. She just brings it back to the R&B well with her excellent vocals. It's the production was so good too. Ariel Lennox, man, I just love her voice, man. I just absolutely love her. Now the next track is Like Wine. So are we aging like wine, Luke? Are we aging like wine, Luke? Let's find out.
See, I'm 2 decades in. They call me out, they call me OG, they call me legend.
Yeah, you old, nigga.
You know how they
Like wine, half the time I'm out of time, but I still get what's mine. Got me told by high roller like 24, got top roller. You got the world on your shoulders, now watch me blow like I told you.
talk your shit.
So fuck who ain't same niggas in your face, tell niggas you fake. Lord bless the real, cause shit niggas tweeting like they know my plate. We been eating just not in your face, I ain't the type. Blood that I show, reflect how I grow. I'm 10 on my toes, the money don't crank that bitch up, then the niggas scared, yeah.
And that's Like Wine by Luke. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. He was definitely here. Luke is definitely talking his shit on this project from the 3 songs that he's been on. He's definitely talking his shit, definitely speaking his talk, and he definitely had a solo track where he just by himself absolutely talking his shit. So Like Wine, thoroughly enjoyed that track from Luke. The next track is Josie Flow. I believe that's pronounced Josie, by Boz and Earth Gang. Boz and Earth Gang coming together for a track. Let's find out how this sounds. Ice cold. I didn't know I got ice water in here. They spying on me, man. They spy on me out here.
I got a black little teller. I feel like why make it date me? I'm just a player, I can't do no better. Me, you might find what you get if you had taken your time there. Going on.
That flute going off in the background, y'all. It seems like for the past, like, I think since, what was it, Mask Off Our Future, ever since that song came out, the flute as an instrument in hip hop and rap has been slowly increasing. That flute is definitely going off in the background.
60K, I take them all to Josie. Life's a bitch, but I still bought the roses for the still breathing and for all she shoulders. Bless abundant, I don't feel them none. I've been numb to them niggas like cortisone. I see the build of the cornerstone. They'll never understand.
How do you save a man from himself? You don't need help. Get back there, Zuzu like a noodle that.
So with my nigga in the jam, I bet the gun won't jam her. You kill him, got to kill me too, and that's what we call her.
Whoa, shit. Got her eyes on that kid. He could die any minute and he ride for the city. With you when you broken, let me kiss it. Here go my shoulder if you need a visit. Touching my beat with the 15 minutes. Go in.
This just a warning. Don't make us drop the atomic bomb.
And that's Josie Flows by Boss and Earthling. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. Boss was definitely snapping on that track once again. I'm excited for Boss album. I think he's gonna go crazy. The next track we got is Barry from the Simpsons by JID, 2 Chainz, and Young Nudie. 2 Chainz coming back for another feature. And JID, I think, yeah, we're only getting JID twice on this album, which is interesting. I guess he's preparing for the Forever Story. He's like, I can give y'all 2 verses. No more. I can't go no more. I'm trying to save it for the album. I know it keep getting leaked, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. So I got 2 verses for you. So we're gonna get a couple verses from JID. And then 2 Chainz, like I said, come back for a second feature verse. Okay, 2 Chainz, I see you. Barry from the Simpsons. Let's hop into it.
Either you do or you don't do it. If you put me to it, I'ma get it done. Niggas ain't running, they getting guns or a chopper that's little as Big Sean. He on the block with that Barry Buns.
As little as Big Sean, because Big Sean says he's big, but he's actually a lot. I see what you did there, JID. I see what you did there.
Talking funds, clocking money, the game of jungle, we playing Jumanji. I'm in Jamaica, jip playing rugby. My verb like perp, I slow it down, my verse like syrup. I like the sound, gun rounds on Mother Earth. The JID stand for jumped in dirt. When the West is squirted, does wonder works.
JID stands for jumping dirt. I hate that, man. Oh, y'all want us to bring back the DiCaprio back. You know, DJ Drama and JID came together for the DiCaprio too. I like that DJ Drama. Take me back to, what was that, 2018? It's been almost 4 years since we got a JID album. Damn, it's been a long time, man. But yeah, DiCaprio too, I thoroughly enjoyed that album, man. It's been a while since we got a project with JID. But we might get it. Hopefully it doesn't get leaked again. We might never ever get an album from JID. We say, fuck it, I'm just release singles for the rest of my life.
Homie had to work around the hood, but if heaven's waiting, what the hell we doing? Back on Glenwood, you died, but they didn't live, so we did it right. Better not get in if you're not gonna slide, cause you're not gonna fit, just stay inside. Don't play no fence.
Still going?
Go with, throw up your sign, throw up your click, throw down and fight. I fucked up my fit, but you ain't gonna hit, cause I ain't no bitch.
Fuck you know about that Glock, man.
Man, I can't wait, y'all. I cannot wait for the Forever Story by JID, man. We got Surround Sound back in January. It's one of my favorite songs of the year, Surround Sound. I'm excited for JID. Like I said, man, it's been 4 years since we got an album from JID. It's been a long time coming. I just know he's ready to snap on us. It's just unfortunate it's been leaked like 2 or 3 times in the last like 2 years or so. But yeah, JID, he absolutely snapped on this verse, and like I said, I'm excited for the Forever Story, y'all. I'm excited.
I'm on the green like I'm in the golf. I sold back so this pillow talk. I'm going back and forth dinner floss. When it's dinner on, it's dinner time.
2 Chainz with his one-liners or his punchlines. I ain't going back and forth like a dinner floss. I hate this man so much. 2 Chainz. It's always his one-liners and his punchlines. We just like, that's 2 Chainz for you.
Ain't big on minimize. Any money more is how I pick a ride. Either a finger need calamine. What do the heartless do for Valentine's? Ballet parking, I skipped the line. Can't win if you quit trying. Been drug club, pole position, getting money, so consistent.
Guys and butter, bitch.
And that's Barry from Simpson by JID, 2 Chainz, and Young Nudie. We barely got anything with Young Nudie. That man was just speaking. But once again, 2 Chainz absolutely delivering a solid verse in his classic punchlines and one-liners. And then JID, like I said, JID had an absolutely excellent verse. He was absolutely snapping. Very excited for Forever Story. Whenever we might get that, hopefully we get that this year. Hopefully it doesn't get leaked for the millionth time in a row. The next track we got is Everybody Ain't Shit. Bird Gang. Everybody Ain't Shit. God damn, okay, you gotta do us like that?
Fuck you and the bitch that you came with. Niggas claim shit, niggas bang shit. Everybody ain't shit. Everybody ain't. So-called friends gon' hate me when I say this. I came to get rich, I ain't came to get famous. A motherfucking shit. I cut you like Jason, you lucky to be adjacent. Back when it was me and Olu, my mom let me get a foot in. You know I'm sticking my face in. Be humble and complacent. Cross me, I'ma look for your grave when I need to piss, bitch. You better hope I die first, cause I did not forget. Fuck you and the bitch. Shit, they ain't shit. She ain't shit. Guess we ain't shit. Honesty ain't shit. The industry ain't shit.
Everybody ain't shit. She ain't shit, he ain't shit, they ain't shit, we ain't shit. Everybody ain't shit out here.
Try to disconnect. disconnect you from the paper like a printer. Not to mention the bad bitches with intentions of a rapper's pension. Make you stutter like you reading in front of class. So your nigga was a killer till he took off that mask. Now you seeing him for real in the
We all had that one classmate who just could not read. They would be stuttering over the words don't would be hard. It'd just be simple words. They just be stuttering, mumbling, bumbling, shumbling, cumbling. They be like that one kid be like, you be like, you can't read this. Like every time the teacher would call on them, you just like everybody face palm, everybody like, here we go. This is gonna take us like 5 minutes, y'all. But we gonna get through this together. Oh man, simpler times, man. Simpler times.
Dreamville niggas not playing with y'all. Yeah, I said it.
That's Everybody Ain't Shit by Gangville. Gangville? What? By Earth Gang. Gangville. That was a nice little fun little. I like the production. Definitely the production supported the fun-filled track that Earth Gang. I'm saying it again. Earth Gang had on the track. Everybody Ain't Shit. That track was nice and fun filled. Yeah, that was a good time. That was definitely a track where you just have a good time. The next track we got is Ballin Newport by Omen. Omen coming back for another verse. I love his verse on Starter 5. He absolutely snapped one after that beat switch came through. But we down to the last two tracks. We got this track by Omen, the next track by Cause, and the last track would be Heaven's EP by J. Cole. But I already reacted to that track. That track came out last year after Drake released his verse. I forgot what the original beat is from, but yeah, I already did a reaction to that, so we're gonna skip it over that. But we got down to the last two tracks. First up we got is Ballin Newport by Omen.
What, this 23?
Sound like something Alchemist would produce.
Together since age 9, the brothers I never had. Times forever last inside my paragraphs. Papa was a Motown singing heartbreaker from the shop. Soon to be shot on stage when I was 5 or 6. Now when I feel the blues, don't know who to talk to. Life never came with a woman touch your heart like voodoo. She said I was born, but the feeling was never ever felt so free. Never ever felt so me. My ambiance is way too nonchalant. Faced all kind of taunts, they thinking like dinosaurs. I always wanted to be, even if they'd out-rap me. More dollar signs, more bitches, I can't exactly. The master key, somebody bring Khaled around. Fuck the past.
Oh, that was nice.
Happening. Peace, give me calm and a Bentley Azure. Need a car's classic as these bars. From afar, everything is a star.
The whole game like KD. Make it look flawless like Kyrie.
And that's Ballin Newport by Omen. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. It was a nice little laid back track with Omen, but just putting pen to pad, just speaking out his thoughts, just letting his thoughts just go out there. He definitely on his second verse definitely put out a lot of inspiration for people. Say just go out, live your dreams, chase what you want to chase, do what the hell you ever want to do, and then continue to work for us. That was a nice little track by Omen, nice little solo track by him, and give us some shine, give us some light for the whole like 3.5 minutes there. We'll be down to the last track. Like I said, Heaven's EP already did reaction to that, so Big Trouble's Freestyle by Kaz is going to be our last track. Kaz has been snapping, absolutely snapping on this album, so I'm excited to see how he closes this out.
As we proceed
To give you what you need. Classic. Ooh, and it's that classic beat too.
reason, yeah, we still releasing them songs. Shout out King Dot for reasons we'll only know. Let's just say if I was
Well, Kendrick Lamar ever come out of this cave? Lord knows we don't know. Baby King allowed him, like, somehow, some way, allowed him to come out for 2 songs on his album back in September of last year. But Kendrick Lamar has ran back to this cave. He actually did come out for the Super Bowl, came out for the Super Bowl, did performance. Now he's back in this cave. Who knows if we get an album from him? Who knows if he's going to come back out of his cave? But if he does come out with an album, I'm going to be excited for it. Because, golly, it's been 5 years at this point since Damn came out. It's just like, Kendrick Lamar, We miss you, homie. We miss you.
I'm a Spider-Man fan, but man, fuck the web and gave voices to losers who never get out of bed. How dare you niggas give your eating a dick? Lord forbid today somebody leak the DMC gift. That's more dangerous than COVID, how I leave niggas sick. I mean, it's alien. I'ma get that blowjob, then like Brent, I'm a fire ass. My bad. But why settle for? But for now, I can't just rock with one girl. That's ironic, I need a pair of more. Yeah, don't try and box. Next album gonna show that y'all my supporting this. For now, listen to Fortunate. That's real raps, real pain. Real
I really enjoyed that mixtape.
One thing about me, I don't want no favors that you could potentially hang over me. Only thing I need carry that heat, cause I realize they won't fade me. Mom's disappointed, cause that's not how she raised me. But that's how this life made me.
Okay, Cos, absolutely stabbing. That's Big Trouble freestyle by Cos. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. Nice little freestyle with him over a classic beat. And that's D-Day, a Gangsta Grillz mixtape by the whole Dreamville team. Thoroughly enjoyed this album, project, mixtape. This mixtape is in the name. Yeah, that was a nice little combination of them all coming together. It's always nice to see when a whole collective come together for a project. You know, we have this in the past with, you know, TDE crew, if they ever release music. We know we got the classic of the Wu-Tang Clan, how they all came together for an album, for a project, and just everyone having a good time spitting, having some fun. Probably in the studio together here and there and just having spitting bars and making good music. You know, making good music all coming together. We all like to create our separate lanes, have our separate projects and albums. So let's all come together, just have a good time. And I thoroughly enjoy this. Some of my favorite tracks are Lifestyle, Boss was snapping, Started 5. Started 5 is probably my favorite. Luke, Cos, and Omen, they were all snapping the beats, which was crazy. Coming Down, and Blackberry Sap by Ariel Lennox. She's definitely singing her ass off on that. Freedom of Speech by J. Cole, nice little track from him, little sprinkles of social justice warrior in there. Barry from Simpson, JID, 2 Chainz, Young Nudie were just talking over the track. Everybody Ain't Shit was definitely a fun-filled track. And then yeah, those are some of my favorite tracks. Heaven's EP I thoroughly enjoyed, but I already did reaction to that. Yeah, this was a solid project. If I had to rate it first listen, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Nice little solid collective project. There was some songs I could have done without, like Hair Salon definitely was not the best for me. Like Wine was alright. But yeah, overall it was a solid album, solid projects of Dreamville all coming together. I'm excited to see from them all separately now. They all come out. J. Cole probably not gonna get an album from him until next year. The Lost Boys, who knows what's gonna be taught out. JID, like I said, the Forever Story album. I'm excited to finally hear that album if it ever doesn't get leaked for the millionth time. Boss, I'm excited for the album with him. Loot and Cos both released projects last year. Definitely enjoyed that. I think Loot had Gold Mouth 30. That was one of my favorite albums. I think it might have been maybe my top 10. I think it was just outside of my top 10 favorite albums from 2021. Cos, like he said, was the Fortunate mixtape. Thoroughly enjoy that. Ariel Lennox, I believe she's coming out with a project this year. And yeah, Earth Gang had a good old guys, and 2 Chainz with 2 surprise features, delivered solid verses. He released the album earlier this year. So yeah, it was a solid album, solid mixtape. Enjoyed them all coming together, but I'm excited they all coming their separate ways. But definitely JID, Boss, Boss and JID definitely on my top list of albums I'm looking forward to from Dreamville. But D-Day, Gangsta Grillz, DJ Drama, screaming all over the track once again, all over the project. D-Day, Gangsta Grillz, 7.5 out of 10. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So, if you like the video, please like the video. I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. Now, it is 8:30. Let's see how long it takes me to edit this, get this up. Hopefully I can get this up by 10. I don't know. We'll see. See you next video. Peace.